Hi everybody, so I have this question that everybody asks me every time, okay? So the question was how much I risk to pass a challenge, a future 50k challenge. That's me. Just annotate it so you guys don't forget that I'm talking about a 50k challenge. And the 50k challenge is usually what you want to get because sometimes it's not worth it to go for the 100k because of the more expensive activation fee. Okay, so there is a conservative approach where you risk between $100 and $200 per trade or moneymaker zone. Okay, so the pros is that you will not lose the account easily, and it will be perfect for you to practice and stress test your emotions or your knowledge over the strategy. Okay, so the cons of this approach is that it would take you at least 2 months to pass this challenge, and you will have all kinds of emotions for just one challenge to pass. So this is best for the expensive challenges that cost like more than $100 or even more, right? So it is also how I trade my personal funded accounts. I usually risk between um, depending on the RR, I can risk between $50 to $200 tops per account, at least, or at the exception, or where I know where price is going and market is one-sided, and uh, and the wife wants to buy something expensive. Anyway, that's for the jokes. Okay, so there is also a normal risk approach where you risk $500 to $1,000 per trade. I forgot to talk about the drawdown that you get with the 50k challenge. So you usually get like 2k in drawdown. Okay, sorry. You usually have $2,000, and you need to make the best out of this $2,000. Okay, so normal risk, you risk between $500 to $1,000 per trade. You will pass your count in like 2 weeks if you have a good run. And yeah, so if you face a winning streak, you will pass the account in 4 trades. But the cons is that you know that every strategy can give you a losing streak. So if you face a losing streak, you will still lose the account. Okay, so this is best for Topstep accounts. This is how you can trade aggressively Topstep and my funded futures. They require consistency in the challenge period. So this is the best way to pass them. Okay. And by the way, the conservative risk is the best way to have the 5 days for Topstep and my funded. This is the best way to get your 5 days and get your first payout. Okay, just cash out your money and trade stress free. After, you can just full port the account because you already have your payout. You can just pass another account. You are still winning. Okay, don't trade. Once you get a payout with Topstep or my funded or accounts like that, when you get your first payout, just keep full porting them after. And yeah, so when you mess up and start another funded, it will just be benefic for you. You will keep trading to 5 XFAs, but if you stay like disciplined, they will move you to live, and then it's like, I don't know, I find that live is very stressful, so I always try to avoid them, yeah, making me go to live. Okay, so that's for the normal risk. Okay, now this is best for the traders that trust themselves and their analysis. It can be used on expensive challenges and also PAs if you want that payout or that big payout so bad. But as I said, the losing streak, one losing streak, and your accounts are gone. Okay? Now, my favorite way of passing cheap accounts. Also, passing expensive accounts like, what's this name? Take Profit Trader. By the way, yeah, Take Profit Trader for me now are the best offer in the market. Okay. So with just now $102, you will get a 50k account. They will actually give you no activation fee lifetime. You will not have to pay when you pass it. Okay. You can pass it also in one day and just play the other days with small trades. So you have the days. So you won't have to pay for activation fees. And then when you get to payout, they will give you some 100% of your test money back. Okay. So you pay $100. You don't have to pay for the activation fees. And basically, if you are good, you are funded with $102. And if you make it to payout, they will pay you out once you reach 2K for the 50K. So you reach 2K, you can reach it in one day. They have no problem. They will pay you out, right? And then they will give you back your $102. And then you can recycle. You can start another, okay, another account. So for the little plug here, so you can use code Diogenes in here for this one. Okay. Thanks, by the way, guys, for supporting the channel and using the codes. Okay. So for me, this is the best way to pass, right? So you try to pass your test in one trade. Okay. So you risk your drawdown on a 2-hour setup and try to pass it in one trade. Okay. I don't advise you guys to do it with Take Profit Trader, but if you have like lots of payouts and lots of money before, you can do it. Like I am at that point where I can do stuff, crazy stuff like that. And I wish you guys it will be in that point. So, sorry. Okay. Now, I really advise you guys to do it with Bulenox accounts, right? So you would pay an account with 20 bucks, right? You have your 50k for 20 or something like that. You want, okay, let's say first month, you try to do it with this conservative approach so you can learn how to trade futures and all the shenanigans that can happen while trading. Okay, so the experience is king here, right? Now, if I wanted to say something, right? Totally blacked out this one. Right? Okay, so you can pass Bulenox accounts or stuff like Apex accounts with this way. You can also use it on Phidias because you can pass it also in one trade and then just open normal. I don't know if they require consistency. I don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, you have the idea now. You can take a 2-hour setup and try to pass that challenge in one trade, right? So this is best for cheap accounts like Bulenox, right? It also works on Take Profit Trader. By the way, for cheap accounts in Bulenox, also code Diogenes. Okay, so I'm plugging it here. Sorry for the plugs, guys. This is how you get this cheap accounts. Basically, Diogenes work on most of the funding routes. Okay, so yeah, I was about to say something else. Yeah, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about to give you guys an example. Right, so remember the trade I took some minutes ago. Okay, right. So this is a way how you can do it. Okay, so this is the zone, right? And price retraces to the 50% to give you a confirmation. Okay, so this is now our new zone. Okay, so the confirmation was here and the target was here. Okay, so you could have, if you wanted to pass the test in one trade, you do stuff like that. You full port it in here. So 34 points stop loss must be your drawdown, total drawdown of the account. And then you go for 2R, right? I think you need 2R. I don't know. It depends on the accounts. But yeah, if you have a 1-to-1 risk to reward or something like less, you just target the amount you need to pass your challenge. Okay? This will be easy peasy. That's how I like to do it, right? Or if you're not about that life, you can still go with the Moneymaker 2.0. So you can see that bot worked like a charm in this zone. Okay? I don't know what's happening with me. Okay, so look at this. 2.0, still another confirmation. You short this at the 666 as well. Stops above here. And you're more than funded. 4 hours, you can full port any Bulenox or anything and you pass. Now the cons of this approach is like, yeah, you would pay more if you burn more, but the pro tip here is never buy a reset, because resets are expensive, are more expensive than buying just another one, right? So keep this in mind, right? Let's say you traded this zone here. Keep dragging the fibs instead of the gun box. Okay. Look at this beauty. 666 to the tick. Let's say they didn't fail you, right? Let's say they just didn't. Okay? So, down candle that made a high, we close under it. You know the drill, right? You consider this, you buy at the 50%. Stops now above here. You know, look at this. Look at this. 7 hours. Guys, I'm telling you. Please don't overcomplicate this trading thing, okay? Now, here again. We have this zone, right? We flipped it. You don't trade market open, right? Then they flipped and they gave you the 1-to-1, like for this zone, the 2 points are. Also, you got the 2.0 as well, for sure, right? So 2.0, 2 R's, you're done, okay? Now, if you wanted confirmation in this case, and you can see that they run up with only candles, we are in the 15-second, we can go to the 5-second, right? Check if there is a down candle that made a high. Unfortunately, it was this one, okay? So this is like very, very far. So we can short this retracement into this effigy, stops above here. Look, could have still made some money. Or, I'm not talking if you guys know your fibs, you know? If you guys know your fibs, you're good, right? So if you know how to use your fibs, you target 3.5 to the 4 and you're good, okay? But this is a story for another day. Anyway, now, this is how I advise you guys to go and pass your challenges. This is what I recommend doing with the expensive accounts. This is what I do, or what I do to have maximum funded with stuff like Bulenox, Apex, stuff, cheap accounts like that. This is how you bulk get funded, alright? You do it one by one till you are funded. And believe me, this is still the fastest way to get funded, because even with trading with this way, going like through 50 trades, your emotions can get messed up in here, and you can still do crazy stuff and stupid stuff to still lose that account. Okay? So this is for me the best way to pass your account. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys. I would still post a daily review. Okay, so this is just a video I needed to do to ask some of your questions. So yeah, have a good day everyone. See you later. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future update. And if you want to dive deeper into the Moneymaker setup, check out the playlist that will pop up in the end screen. It's packed with everything you need to get started. Remember, everything I do is free, including our thriving Discord community. Join us and let's keep growing together. Ciao, ciao.